Dasa Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Today, so we will learn the Vinaya Piṭaka, mahāvaggapāḷi. So in mahāvaggapāḻi, as you know, so most from previous parts are the same as the Udana. So Udana also you already learned another. So Bandhimagga Vihari. So that is why we will start from the fourth chapter. So rājāyatanakathā. So rājāyatanakathā. In the Mahāvagga Vinaya Piṭaka. So in the Mahāvaggapāḻi, about the at the very beginning about the here mahākhandhako, so body katha, so about the enlightenment. After that the so ajabala kathas. So after enlightenment, the Buddha stayed under the so ajabala banyan tree for 7 days. About that one. After that, the Muchalenda Katha, so Muchalenda, so under the Muchalenda tree or Muchalenda something. So there also the Buddha spent for 7 days. So after that here, rājāyatanakathā. So rājāyatanakathā. So 7 days. So after the Buddha enlightenment, after his enlightenment, the Buddha stayed under the Bodhi tree for 7 days. So after that, Bodhi kata, Ajabala kata, under the banyan tree for 7 days. And the Muchalenda, so Muchalenda also a kind of tree, so the Indian oak tree. Under that tree also for 7 days the Buddha spent. And now to Rājāyatana. So rājāyatanakathā, the Buddha spent under the rājāyatana, under the food of rājāyatana. So before studying the paragraph, so rājāyatana. So rājāyatana. Okay. So Raja and the Ayatana. Raja and the Ayatana. So Raja means king. So Ayatana means our location or space or region. So that is why one scholar translate that Rājāyatana. So king state. Kingstead. So actually a kind of tree. A kind of tree. Later when we learn this paragraph we will see. So here Rājāyatana, so Kingstead tree. So Muchalenda means the Indian oak tree. Okay. So when we learn this, the Rājāyatanakathā, we will compare with the commentary also. So at that time, commentary stand also we will learn here. So how how to explore the commentary together with the Pāļi canon. Also such a information also we will learn here. Okay, here the past line, the past sentence. So Atthako Bhagava Saddahasa Icchayena Dhamma Samadhi Ma Bodhahitawa. So Muchalenda Mula Yena Rājāyatana Denupasankami. Actually here one line, but not stop yet. So Upasankami Dawa Rājāyatana Mule Saddaha Eka Balangena Nisidi Vimodhi Sukha Badi Samvedi. So most of words you already know that. So here roughly I will explain. Saddahasa Icchayena, this phrase. So very common phrase in Pāļi. So Icchayena, Icchaya, adi aya. So adi aya, aya means root e. So your root e means the same as the root gam to go. So go beyond, pass over. Icchaya means go beyond or pass over in this case. So commonly with the instrumental case we use this phrase. So stereotype phrase. So fixed phrase we use. So with the genitive case and with the instrumental case. So sadda hasa icchayena. Commonly, we translate by the ellipse of or after the ellipse of. So here sadda means 7, aha means days. So 7 days. Common easy way we can translate after 7 days. So icchayena means after. By the ellipse of, literally, by the ellipse of 7 days. And the Dhamma Samadhima, that concentration or contemplation, Uttahitawa. So what is just inserted here? Uttahitawa. Actually, Uttahitawa. So emerge or rising up. Rising up from that concentration, that the contemplation. So mujalinda mula. Mula means root or root. So from the root of mujalinda tree. So the Indian oak tree. And here also yena rājāyatanakathā de nupa singami. Yena and the dena. So we already know that where or there, where something was, where something is. So yena. Okay, here. And the yena and the dena. So there, where something is. Here something is rājāyatanakathā. Rājāyatanakathā. So there, where is rājāyatanakathā? And the Upasangami approached. And the Upasangami haven't approached there. So rājāyatanakathā mule at the foot of rājāyatanakathā. So saddaham. So saddaham, sadda in the aha, saddaha. But here saddahan, accusative case. Accusative case. But the verb is nisidi. So accusative case commonly for the object, but the verb is nisidi, sit. Set. So intransitive verb. So that is why saddahan could not be object of nisidi. So that is time of duration. In Pāli, ijjanda sanyoga, ijjanda sanyoga. So saddahan for 7 days. Actually, accusative case. So we should translate for 7 days or during 7 days. And the eka balengena. So eka balenga. So balenga means cross legs. So eka means single. So here also instrumental case. In an instrumental case. So instrumental case, common usage of instrumental case is an instrument or mean. So karana, the word karana, we can translate instrument or means of something, way of something, or manner. So here adverb of manner, eka balengena, instrumental case is used in the adverbial sense, adverb of manner. So nisidi, he said, how he said. So eka balengena, he said, so cross legs in one posture. Eka, so eka balenga. So he cross leg in one posture, we translate. And the last word is vimodhi sukha badisangvedi. That one also you already learned in the Udana. Vimodhi sukha badisangvedi. Vimodhi means liberation or freedom or emancipation. Sukha means bliss or happiness. So here bliss. So bliss or freedom. So badisangvedi. So actually, Padisamvedati, that is agent noun form of the Padisamvedati. Padisamvedati means experience. So that word we can translate actually adjective word. So who experienced the bliss of happiness, the bliss of freedom? Who experienced bliss of freedom? Actually, adjective, nature of adjective, but it refers to the Bhagawa, the blessed one. Blessed one. So here, nominative case also. That is one, subject complement. Subject complement also we can understand. Wikidikatu. But so in English, sometimes as a present participle form also they translate. But sometimes they translate absolute form, nominative absolute form. Why experiencing? So here experiencing the bliss of freedom. Okay. So who can be volunteer to translate?
I will try first, Pāḷi.
Okay, welcome.
Athako bhagava satahasha acayena tamha samadhima buddha hitwa mucca linda mula yena rājāyatanang tenu pasankami upasankami twa rājāyatana mule satahang eka palankena nisidi vimutti Sukhapati samvedi. Then the blessed one, having emerged from that concentration after 7 days, approaches the tree Rājāyatana from the roots of the Munchalinda tree.
Okay.
Yeah, having approached it, the blessed one sat down with cross-legged in one posture and experienced the bliss of freedom.
Yeah. So sat down.
During 7 days.
Yeah, during 7 days. So
yeah.
The blessed one sat down. Oh, great. So roughly we can translate in this way. But deeply we need to understand here the usage of the yena, something dena. Okay, and the saddahasa ichayena. Okay, and so saddaham. So for 7 days. So to denote time of duration, accusative case here, and the eka balingena in the sense of adverb. So that is why even though we see instrumental case, we cannot use or with or by or something. Okay, so and the vimodisukha padisamvedi also. Okay, oh, well done.
Thank you, Sarah.
And the next one, so here, Mujalenda Mula Rājāyatana Dinubasingame Ubasingame Dawa. So actually here Mujalenda Mula. So we don't see the time for the tree, but we translate tree. And the Rājāyatana also know here time for the tree. So that is why in the commentary. So Mujalenda Mula. So Mahāvagga Rokha door, a Mahāvagga door. Bājina Koni Tita Mujalenda Rokha Mula. You see in the commentary. So Mujalenda Rokha Mula. In the original Pāļi, so Mujalenda Mula, but Mujalenda is a name of the tree. That is why in commentary, Mujalinda Roka Mula. Roka, the term Roka. So the commentator put that word. So from the root of Mujalinda tree. So that is why in the translation also. So instead of saying from the root of Mujalinda, Mujalinda is a kind of tree, we can understand. And then here, extra information, so provided by the commentator. So where located that tree? Where that tree located? So Tita, located. So Bajina Koni, Bajina Koni. Bajina means eastern direction. Bajina. Kona means actually corner or direction also. Kona. So Bajina Koni in the eastern direction. So eastern direction is eastern direction from the Sawati or where something what? Here. Mahāvagga door. So Mahāvagga tree. So that Bajina, that Mujalinda tree is located in the eastern direction of the Bodhi tree. So just that, not a complete sentence. Here, the style of commentary you see. So the original Pāli word in the Pāli canon, the commentator used with the iti. So Mujalinda mulati. Mujalinda mulati. That iti, sometimes we can translate is, sometimes means. So Mujalinda mula means, or Mujalinda mula is. In this way we can translate. So the meaning of iti. So commonly we know the meaning of iti is, that or s or something. But here in the commentary, so Mujalinda mulati, Mujalinda mula iti. So iti means here. Sometimes we can translate. So Mujalinda mula means, or Mujalinda mula is. So here Mujalinda mula is. So Tita Roka, Tita Mujalinda Roka Mula. So the root of Mujalinda tree. And the Tita means located. So the root of Mujalinda tree located. Bajina Koni in the eastern direction. Mahāvagga door from the Bodhi tree. From the eastern direction from the Bodhi tree or eastern direction of the Bodhi tree. But in Pāli with the ablative case, together with the the word which means direction, we use ablative case, eastern direction of, so east of Bodhi tree, in the east of Bodhi tree. So any question about this phrase, Mujalinda mula? Okay, and the another one here, rājāyatanakathā also. So rājāyatanakathā, the rājāyatana rokhan. You see, rājāyatanakathā, we cannot see the term for the tree. So just rājāyatanakathā, name of that one. But here rājāyatanakathā rokhan. The tree rājāyatanakathā. The tree rājāyatanakathā. So where located? Titan located. So Dakina Disa Bhagi in the southern direction. Dakina Disa Bhagi. Dakina means southern. So Disa direction. Bhagi, Bhaga means portion or part or space or location also. So Dakina Disa Bhagi in the southern part of southern direction also. So here also southern actually Mahāvagga door. We need to understand. So Mahāvagga door. Dakina Disa Bhagi in the south of Bodhi tree. In the south of Bodhi tree. So based on this commentator explanation, the Mujalinda tree is located in the east of Bodhi tree, but Rājāyatanakathā is in the south, in the east. So here Upasingami, Upasingami, that Rājāyatana is the object of the Upasingami. So to understand that point, in the original one also, in Pāḷi Canon also here, so Rājāyatana and the Upasingami, you see. So approach that tree, Rājāyatana, located in the southern direction of body tree. Okay.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Okay.
I have a question about the word, I mean, from the previous sentence actually. It's the Tita Mujalinda Rukha Mula, right? So the it's the combination of Tita and Mujalinda Rukha Mula. And it looks like it's not Sandhi. So what kind of word is that, Sayadaw?
Actually, that is Kamma Dharya Samasa. So, so Tita and the Mujalinda Rokha is Kamma Dharya Samasa. And the Mujalinda Rokha and the Mula is that Buddhisa Samasa. So Tita Mujalinda Rokha, Tita Mujalinda Rokha. So Mujalinda Rokha, which is located. Actually, not sandy. So Samasa.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
So I mean, if we don't make it as a samasa, then we have to do Tita Mujalin Darukha Mula, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah, that one also possible. At the time, so if we say Tita Mujalinda Rokha Mula, so Tita is the same as case with the Rokha Mula, so ability case, also possible.
Right.
Because so Rokha Mula, Mujalinda Rokha and Mujalinda Rokha Mula cannot be separated. They are a single one.
Right, yes.
Yeah. So that is why Tita Mujalinda Rokha Mula also possible as a separate, as a sentence.
Right.
Yeah, we can understand it this way.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. Okay, so let's move to the next. Next sentence here, Dina Kobana Samayena, the Bosa Balika, Wanija, Okala, Dan Desan, Adana Megabadi Bana Honti. So Dina Kobana Samayena, in the previous time here, attack call then. Yeah, but here, Dina Kobana Samayena also actually then or at that time. And the Bosa Balika, Wanija, the Bosa Balika, Wanija, merchants, nominator case plural, merchants who are the Bosa and Balika, two merchants. And the Okala, from so ablative case from the Okala. So then descend to that region. So Adana Mega Badi Bana Hondi. So stem is actually Adana Mega Badi Bana. Actually, Adana Mega Badi Bana. Adana Mega Badi Bana. So Adana Mega is the object of the Badi Bana. Badi Bana is past participle of the Badi Vejeti. Badi Vejeti travel or go. So Adana Mega Badi Bana, Adana Mega Badi Bana. So we can say Dudya Naburisa. So traveled long journey. Traveled long journey. But here, in Pāḷi Canon, we can see Adana Mega Badi Bana Honti. Or sometimes Adana Mega Badi Bana a horse, Adana Mega Badi Bana a heso. So Honti is present tense. If we see a heso, it's past tense. So if we translate Hondi here, so okay, traveled long journey. So those two merchants traveled long journey. So a little bit strange. Travel long journey. So in a passive sense, actually not passive sense. So that is why, instead of so here we should translate, have traveled at that moment. During that time, they have traveled long journey. So perfect tense. So in Pali, so we don't have any word so equivalent to the verb to have in English. In Pali, we use the verb to be. So verb to be, hodi, hondi. So sometimes, hodi, hondi is okay, but in this case, we cannot use hodi, hondi. So other than, sentence structure or the sense of that sentence, so will be, misunderstood. Okay, so now who will translate?
So Sayadaw, I will try.
Okay.
Tena ko pana samayena tapu sabanika vanija ukana tang te sang atana maka padipana hondi. At that time, the merchants Tapusa and the Banika have traveled a long journey to that direction from Ugala.
Yeah, right. So about this paragraph in the commentary, so here Dinakobana Samayena. So Dinakobana Samayena at that time. So at that time, not so precise, not exact time. So Katarina Samayena, Dinakobana Samayena is Katarina Samayena. So in which time? Kadara means which of two? In which time? So a kind of question here, make a question. So Dinakobana Samayena means here. So commentator partially make a question to understand that point. Which time? So the time is when here. Bhagawa do gira rājāyatana mule saddahan eka balagena nisenasa samadhi do Votana diwase aruna kamana wilaya mewa and the bojana kejina pavita bandi nyadawa seko dewa raja seko dewa raja osada harito osada haridakan uba nesi and the Bhagawa dan very Bodhi. So very Bodha Madda Siwa Sarira Kejan Ahosi and the Seko Mukodagan Adasi Bhagawa Mukhandawe Dawa, that's the main Yewa Roka Mule Nisi Di and the Ewan Ogade. So Arunami Niseni Bhagawati. So Dinakobana Samayena at that time mean A1 in this way. So Ogade Arunami Niseni Bhagawati. When the blessed one set, when the dawn time has arisen. So two located absolute. Ogade Arunami when located when the dawn time has arisen. Ogade has risen up. So at that time, Niseni Bhagawati, the blessed one, dwell. When the blessed one sat down. So at that time, Dinakobana Saminami at that time, when the blessed one sat down, why the daughter has risen up. Okay, so and at that moment, Aruna, at that moment, dawn time, To understand that point here. So Bhagava to Kira Rājāyatana Mule Saddahan Eka Balangena Nisaina Sa Samadhi Do Votana Diwasi. So here Bhagava to. So dated case. So to the blessed one. And then Nisaina Sa. Bhagavado Nisainasa to the blessed one who is sitting. He got Balangena cross-legged in one posture, sat the hand for 7 days. So Rājāyatana Mule at the root of Rājāyatana tree. So Samadhi Votana Diwasi on that day when emerged from the concentration, from the contemplation. Aruna Gamana Vilayam Mewa. Aruna Gamana Vilayam. So Aruna Ogamana Vilayam. Aruna Ogamana Vilayam. Vila also time. Aruna means dawn time. Ogamana means rising up. So at that time, at dawn time also okay. At dawn time. Aruna Gamana Vilaya Mewa at dawn time. So and the Vajana Kechina Bavida Ban Vajana Kechina Bavida Bandi Nyadawa. So Sako Diwa Raja all Sada Haridakan Uba Nesi. All Sada Harisakan Uba Nesi. So the king, not Deva, Seka, so offered here also the Haridaka. Haridaka means a kind of the kriba. So medical kriba, also the Haridaka, offered to the Blessed One. So he knows that, having known, Bhojana Kechina Bhavida Ban. So how do we understand? Bhojana Kechina Bhavida Ban.
So Sayadaw, here the Osata Haridakam, the Osata is a medicine, right?
Yeah.
So that means the King Saga offered that medicine to the Blessed One?
Yeah, so actually, Osata Haridaka means kriba, so medical kriba, kriba or medicine.
I think here, Bhojana Dijina Bhavida Bang, that means it is a time for the Buddha to take the breakfast.
Bhojana Kechina Bhavida Ban. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a time for the Blessed One to take the breakfast. That's why the King Saga offered that the kripa medicine to him.
Yeah. So kriba medicine to him. So
I don't know what kind of medicine.
Bhojana Kechina Bhavida Ban. So Bhavida Ban is so he should be, or it should be. He should be, so with the Bhojana Kechina, with the act of eating, it should be with. So in other way, there should be, so Bhojana Kecha, there should be act of eating. There should be act of eating. So I mean here, Bhavida Ban is future passive participle, but in the sense of the bhava, So impersonal mood, impersonal mood. So it should be translated Bhojana Kechina Bhavida Ban. So there should be act of eating. Bhojana Kecha. Act of eating. At that time, actually, so Bhojana Kecha Bhavida Ban should be Bhojana Kecha Bhavida Ban. But here Bhojana Kechina Bhavida Ban. So the future passive participle suffix in Pāli dabba, aniya, and the ya.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it can be used in the sense of the passive, and also impersonal mood, and also other one. Okay, so in the sense of can or should. So arha and seka, can set. Okay, so instead of saying in this way, in Pāli time, bhava, kamma, araha, seka. So in this sense, we can use. So bhava means impersonal mood, kamma means passive. So araha means possible, or so seka means able. Araha means worthy or something, worthy to do, able to do in that sense. So here, with that band, dabba is future passive participle. So in other sense, so for example, in the passive sense, so like the subject or object will be with the nominative case. But in the bhava, in the impersonal mood bhava, if we use those, subject, the instrumental, and the object with the accusative. So that is why here bhojana kejina bhavita ban. So there should be bhojana keja. There should be bhojana keja. So to the blessed one, there should be bhojana keja at that time. So bhojana keja is subject of the bhavita ban. But bhavita ban with the dabba suffix, future present suffix, in the sense of bhava. That is when subject is with the bhojana kejina instrumental case. That is impersonal mood, bhava. Okay, that is grammatical information. So bhojana kejina bhavita bandi nyadawa, having known that there should be so bhojana keja to the blessed one. There should be the act of eating for breakfast. So having known Seko Dewa Raja, the king of the deity Seka. So Ubanesi offered, actually, Ubanesi, so bring near or offer. Bring near someone, offer. So offered, Osada Haridakan. Osada Haridakan. In Myanmar translation, that Osada Harisaka Osada Haridakan. Haridakan. How to say? So in Myanmar, Pangadi. Haridaka, Osada Haridaka in the dictionary. Sorry.
Yellow miro plant.
Mm-hmm.
It look like yellow banana tree.
Yellow banana tree.
Yeah, but they have another name, yellow miro plant.
Yeah. Yellow Marublam. So, okay, in Myanmar.
Myanmar is Pankadi.
Yeah, Pangadi. Yeah, actually, Marublam also. So, Marublam. So, fruit of Marublam tree. So, Osada Hari is again. So a kind of medicine also okay. So exactly here in Myanmar translation. So fruit of that Marublam tree, but so fermented with the medicine. Also that haridaka. So a kind of that tree, that fruit, but fermented, not fresh, fermented with the medicine. So offer to the Blessed One. And also Bhagawa Dambri Bonji. So a kind of that medicine can cleanse the bowel, the stomach. So a kind of purgative. Osada haridaka means purgative. So Bhagawa Dambri Bonji, the Blessed One, enjoyed it. And the very Buddha, so Madda Sewa, so Sarida Kejan Ahosi. So very polite usage, Sarida Kesan Ahosi. So the Buddha used that medicine, a kind of the purgative medicine. So immediately after using, so the Buddha has motion of the bowels. So in Myanmar, one shoal. So he already cleaned his body, Sarira Kejan. So Sarira Kejan Ahosi. Not included, Sarira Kejan. So already cleaned his body. So he used, so Sarira Kejan, here, Sarira Kejan Ahosi. So Bri Buddha Madda Siwa Sarira Kejan Ahosi. So nature calls to the Buddha. And the second,
Sayadaw.
yeah.
How do we define the word Paribodha Matta Sewa, Sayadaw?
Very Buddha Mattasa Eva. So very Buddha Madda means just. Madda means just. So immediately, so after very Buddha Madda Seva, so refers to the Buddha who has eaten, who has enjoyed that medicine immediately after that. So Sarira Kejan Ahosi. So very Buddha. No, very Buddha Mattasa, Madda genetic dative case.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, dative case.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So Seko Mukhodakan Adasi. So Saka also offered to the Blessed One Mukhodakan water to wash the face. And Bhagawa mahākhandhako. So that's the main yewa rokamule nisidi. So having washed his face, so the blessed one said, so at the root of that, so rājāyana tree. So at that time,
Sayadaw.
okay.
Here, the Mahāvagga, we translated the water for the mouth or the water for the face.
Face. Mahāvagga. So what do you think?
I think it's something like the water for brushing the teeth and something like that.
No. So
You see, because here the blessed one just finished his eating, right? So
yeah.
that's why I'm thinking it's the time to brush the teeth or something like that. Like the water for the mouth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if we look into the next sentence, you know, it's
Yes.
a gerund do vitor.
Mahākhandhako.
Wash.
Yeah.
Face.
So wash or rinses or cleanses. So how is it translated in the Myanmar? Sayadaw?
So Nyanadi ye Mahāvagga. Nyanadi ye. So water to wash the face. And so Mahākhandhako was having washed his face.
But we also can translate it as the mouth, no?
Mouth or face.
Because according to the procedure, you see, after finish eating, of course, some people they used to brushing their teeth or something after the eating. You see?
Here, not just eating, you know, using the medicine. But traditionally, some medicines are, you know, before washing the face, it need to use traditional medicine. So like purgative. So traditional purgative medicine. So it needs to use before washing the face. Immediately, you know, waking up in the early morning.
Of course, according to Nisaya, is a Mina Day, but I mean, it is possible also to translate for the mouth. That one. It is possible, no? Right?
Yeah, possible. So, but we don't use for the, you know, for the mouth. So for the mouth, actually, we use for drinking water. Drinking water. So in Pāļi terms, so mahākhandhako in that phrase. So washing the face, mahākhandhako. The term here. Mahākhandhako. You know, washing of the face. Rinsing the mouth also. Oh, okay. Yeah, your suggestion also acceptable. Yes, possible.
Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. So here, Dinakobana Samayena at that time, but exactly, so in the early morning when the dawn time has come, at that time the Buddha also sat down. So at the root of that body, at that, you know, rājāyana tree. So at that time, exactly. That is why, you know, to understand that point here, complete information. So before sitting there, the king offered that, so all Siddha medicine, and the Buddha used. After that, wash his face or raising his mouth. So after that, the Buddha sat down at the root of that tree. So at that time. Okay, and then so at that time, the Buddha and Pāḷi also, have traveled to that region from the Okkala. So Okkala. So Dinakobana Samina, the Buddha and Pāḷi. So the Buddha and Pāļi. So the Buddha and Pāļi mean two what? The Buddha and Pāļi. So here in the comment, the Buddha Pāļi ko jadi Dui Bhataro, two brothers. Dui Bhataro, two brothers merchant.
So Sayadaw, sorry.
Yeah.
So here in the commentary, in the last nearly the last one, the Tasmi Yeva Rukamune Nisedi. So here the Tasmi is that refers the time, right? It refers that place.
Rokamule.
Yes, it refers the place.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And the double soja, Pāļi koja, Dui Bhataro, Wanija, two merchants, and they are two, the Buddha and Pāļi, and they are brother-in-law, brother in blood. And then descend. So then descend to that region means so yes, the main DC, Lokawa Viharati. So that's the main, then descend. And so Kadara Samenja DC, Bhagawa Viharati make a question here. Mijima DC in the middle land. So that's Sama Mijima DC and Gando Adana Megabdibana Hondi de Ayamita at all. So then this here the pass to Mijima Desa. Mijima Desa, they have long travel, long journey. They have traveled long journey. So they are not from the Mijima Desa. So from the Okkala. So Okkala Janapada. Based on that one here, in Myanmar also you see in Yangon, so North Okkala and South Okkala. Not Okkala, but South Okkala. So the legendary saying, so Okkala is Yangon or something in this way. Also, most of Myanmar we believe, but we don't have any any proof.
Very good information,
So Mijima Desa, that is the Buddha and Pāļi also, so Myanmar nationalities. So Mijima Desi, that's Sama therefore. So Mijima Desa and Gando to go to the Mijima Desa. So Adana Megabdibana Honti, they have traveled long journey. So Ayamita Atto. This Ayamita Atto, this is the intended meaning here. So in the commentary, when you use here Ayamita Adebayo or Ayamita Atto, commonly we understand just the meaning, but so we need to understand the intended meaning. This is intended meaning here.
But Sayadaw, I think there's another word, Atipatata. That means also intended meaning, right?
Adibaya.
Not Adipaya. I think Atipatata.
Ayamita Adebayo, Ayamita Atto. So commonly we see. So in the Adebayo, okay, this is intended meaning. Ayamita Atto. So Atto also here, just this is the meaning here. But commonly in Myanmar translation, Myanmar Nisaya, this is intended meaning. So the meaning should be understood here. This is the meaning should be what should be understood here. Okay. And then, oh, so 5 minutes we have. So Athakho Dabosa Bali Kam Wani Jan Nyadi Salohida Dewada. So Dabosa Bali Ki Wani J Eta Dawoja. So Dabosa Bali Kam Wani Jan Nyadi Salohida Dewada. So Dabosa Bali Ki Wani J Eta Dawoja. So Nyadi the Bosa Bali can actually the Bosa and Bali are two here brothers, two merchants, but here with the singular case. So the Bosa Bali can and one Nijan. That is related to the Nyadi Salohita. Nyadi Salohita. So Salohita. Nyadi Salohita. So actually here the Bosa Bali can Wanijan is with the accusative case, but we translate so Nyadi Salohida. So relation.
Sayadaw, here
Yeah.
should be genitive case, right? Because the subject is Devata.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. The Bosa Bali Kana. Yeah. So the Bosa Bali Kana Wanijan Nyadi Salohida Dewada. Yeah. So Dewada, so the deity. So what kind of deity here? Nyadi Salohida. Nyadi means relatives, Salohida by blood. So relation by blood. Deity relation by blood of the Bosa and Balika merchants. So he said to those the Bosa and Balika merchants. So Eta Dawoja, Etan Awoja. So Etan is so actually Eta means this, but so that is expressed later here. So Eta repository this phrase within the comma. So that is why mostly we translate Eta means that's THUS that's. Okay, so here roughly we can translate the deity. So relation by blood of those the Bosa and Balika, two merchants, the Bosa and Balika. So said that to the Bosa and Balika merchant, the Bosa and Balika. So related to that one here, Nyadi Salohida. That word is explained in the commentary. So you see, Nyadi Salohida, Dewadadi. So actually deity, so the Bosa and Balika are human beings. So deity and human being cannot be relatives, cannot be relation by blood. So why? So that is that information here. They say, so Nyadi Buddha Boba Dewada. Nyadi Buddha Boba. In the previous life or former, so be in relation by blood before Buddha Boba. Not this life, not this very life. So maybe in the previous life, those two are brother and that deity are a kind of friend or a kind of family members. So in this way, they had such a relation in the previous life or in the former life. So that is a Nyadi Salohida. Currently, they are not relatives. They are not relation by blood. So Nyadi Salohida Dewada. They said Nyadi Buddha Boba here, Buddha Boba. So being before, being relative, being relation before means previously, previous life or something. Okay, so now already 1 hour. So coming Thursday, we will continue this paragraph again.
So Sayadaw,
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
may I ask the last question?
Mm-hmm.
So when we see the Devata, if we don't read the commentary, how can we know this Devada is refers male or female deity? Is there any way we can differentiate this is a male deity or female deity?
We don't have any one, but so grammatically Devada is feminine gender, but it can refer to the male deity also.
Yeah, it's something like the state of Deva, right?
Yeah, yeah. So if we use Deva alone, so Devo.
Yeah, but if we only read the Suttas without a commentary, how can we know they are male deity or female?
So we
Is there
couldn't.
is there any way we can differentiate them?
So based on the Devata, you mean?
Yeah.
No, we don't have any.
Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay, so let's stop for today by saying sadhu. Okay, sadhu.
Thank you, Sarah.
Welcome.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Sayadaw.